Um, so yeah, if you could just tell us a little bit about how Plural Plus works and what its aims are, and pretty much how young people can get involved in the festival.
Well, Plural Plus is a festival of youth-produced videos on the themes of migration, diversity, inclusive societies, migrant rights, identity, diversity. But it's really a platform of distribution more than a festival in itself. The way it works is with a network of partners that once the videos have been selected and identified within the partners themselves, then they are actually broadcasted and distributed around the world in all platforms, from broadcast, satellite, internet, presentations in actual video festivals. So it's really a platform for distribution for young people's voices on migration and inclusive societies.
Brilliant. And what was your favourite television programme growing up, or what was your favourite piece of media when you were a young person? What did you enjoy engaging with?
When I was a young person, actually there was a British TV series that I used to watch in Barcelona when I was a young person that I was very intrigued by. It's called The Prisoner.
The Prisoner? As in the 1960s with the giant white ball?
Yes, that series, this one, and then obviously very interesting. You know, I remember that I grew up under Franco's Spain, where censorship in media was quite strong. So anything on media that was slightly opening your horizons intellectually and artistically was very welcoming, and that series, The Prisoner, it really was opening for the closed system that we had in Spain at the time.
Okay. Do you think young people still have to deal with issues of censorship now, or do you think it's become more a problem of media saturation and just getting the young person's voice heard, or is it now so diverse that it just varies from country to country?
Well, I think that obviously the diverse in terms were depending where you live. You know, there are countries that censorship is still very strong, and I think that probably the problem is perhaps another kind of censorship, which is actually having access to distribution, having access to have your voice being heard. So it is not censorship per se, but it's like who controls mainstream media and who facilitates voices of young people being actually heard.
Okay. We're coming up with 6 recommendations for making global media better in their representation for young people and their engagement with young people. If you could come up with one recommendation for current established media across the world to help them engage with young people, what do you think that recommendation would be to make a real change to young people's lives?
My recommendation would be to create a network of mainstream media, Fox News, CNN, Al-Jazzeria, BBC World, France Monde, etc., and to provide an international platform where young people can actually send their videos and being broadcasted, maybe a weekly show where for 30 minutes you will see voices from young people from around the world in all these platforms, in all their satellites, networks, etc. So basically really giving a voice to young people in mainstream media.